Welcome back to the ploughed Roman fields of Perthshire in bonnie Scotland. And there we've got a little Marty just sneaking in at the top corner. And Albert is on his way, so expect him in the next 1 to 2 hours. Probably as we're just about to leave the field. So here I am, all smiles, back on the Roman field. What a day I had yesterday. Absolutely incredible. 3 Roman coins in 35 minutes or something like that. All silver. Hadrian, Trajan and Faustina the First, or Faustina the Elder. And she was the wife of Antoninus Pius. So incredible. All the coins from either the very, very end of the 1st century into the early and middle 2nd century. What a day, what a day. So I'm back. Martin, as soon as I sent him the photos at night, he's like that, I'm taking tomorrow off work. So he is coming out. Albert is also taking the day off work. We've got the GPS, so let's go and see what we can find. Oh, and I should add, I brought the coins with me. So here they are. I've had a bit of a clean up. The one at the top is the Emperor Trajan. So he ruled from about 98 to 118 AD. He was followed by Hadrian, who ruled from 118 to 138, if I remember rightly. And then Faustina, I think she died in 141 AD. And her husband Antoninus Pius, he ruled immediately after Hadrian because he was his adopted son. And he ruled from, I think it was 138 to 161, give or take. So 3 incredible coins. And hopefully more to come. So let's go and find out. And programme-wise, I think I'm going to start with sensitive full tones, but I may well flip between that and the custom programme to try and get some more depth. It hasn't taken me too long to get my first signal. 5 minutes. 77. Quite a small target. Could be a little 4th century Roman, maybe. It's got that kind of weak, scratchy sound to it. Not particularly deep. It's a bit of a windy day now that I'm away from the edge of the field. But so far so good, hopefully with a microphone. Right, we're out, not particularly deep. Oh, there it is there, I think it's a musket ball. Yep, it is a little musket ball. So it could be from a rifle or a pistol. It's that kind of size, you're not really sure. But date wise, probably going to be 1700s, made of lead, and you could cast these while you were on the move. Excellent, good start. I like finding musket balls. Here's the find spot of the first Roman silver, right here. So we're on the spot. Martin is homing in. Oh, got a wee signal there maybe. Nope, iron. And in the distance, Albert is here. He's actually on time. It's well seen there are Roman silver coins to be had. Alright, let's see if there's any more. This one's a little bit bizarre. Came through at a high 50s, low 60s. Just took a spadeful out and it came out. It's like a little lead, almost like a little nail or a little plug. Now Marty says, when I showed it to him, because he's close by, he says he's had one out this field before as well. So, I don't know, maybe a lead golf tee. But, yeah, bit of a weird thing. So, let me know in the comments what that might be, or what it was used for. Strange little thing. Right, on to the next. It is, as we say in Scotland, blowing a hoolie. We've got a little quiet one here. Coming through 89, 90, 92, I think it's deep. It certainly isn't overly noisy, but let's see if we've got a bit of aluminium, a bit of aluminium, or something else. Got to be out by now. Nope. Maybe I've dug in the wrong place. Let's try there. Oh, I think it's aluminium. No, it isn't. Oh my god, it's a coin. I thought that was it there, look. I think that's just a stone. That's a bit of slate and I've just hit the edge, but look at that. Right there, that is a coin. That is a coin, it's silver. It's not Roman. I think that's going to be a crown. Half a crown. That is a half a crown. It's maybe going to be George V. It's George VI. Look at that. That is a beauty. What a beautiful colour it is. It's that lovely grey colour. Fantastic. Well, it's silver. It's not the kind of silver I was hoping for, but hey, can't complain at all. Let's see if we've got a date. 1930s, 1940s maybe? 1943. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Other side. Looks to be in great condition. Now this is not actually solid silver. This is 50% silver because we debased our coins, what, 1920 after the First World War or the Great War. So we went from something like 92.5% silver, we went to 50%. So this is 50% silver. Georgius VI, DG, De Gratia, Brit, Omne Rex. George VI, by the grace of God, King of the Britons. And on the other side, you have got Fid, Deaf, Ind, Imp, Defender of the Faith, and Emperor of India, because India, until 1947, was part of the Commonwealth, or the United Kingdom of Great Britain, or whatever I'm trying to say. I've got no idea. Anyway, it was part of the British Empire, is what I'm trying to say. And then in the shield, you've got the Rampant Lion of Scotland, top right. You've got the Harp of Ireland, bottom left. And then you have got, what have you got? 3 Lions of England, top left and bottom right. That is beautiful. Love a good half crown. That's in really good condition. Nice sandy soil here. Brilliant. Very happy with that. I'll go and show the boys. I'll wind them up first though and say I've got silver and see what they say. Got a little ding in it just in that edge there. Otherwise, pretty good condition. Poor wee Albert, he thought he'd had 2 silvers. Look at that. One is a can lid off of a drinks can and the other one is a screwed up piece of silver foil. Look at that. How soul destroying is that, eh? Well, you gotta persevere. I should also add, for anyone who is not aware of pre-decimal, as in pre-1971 British currency, a half a crown was an eighth of a pound, because at the time a pound was 240 pence. Today it's only 100 pence because we're now decimal since 1971. But half a crown was 2 shillings and 6pence, or 30 pence, because back in the day a shilling was 12 pence, so 2 shillings would be 24, plus the 6pence would be 30, so 30 pence, 1/8 of a pound. Thank God we went decimal, because I would never have been able to live in a pre-decimal age. I'd have no idea what the hell I was spending. Still, it's a beautiful coin. We've got another little squeaky target here. It's in the low 80s. Just kind of levelled the ground off a bit because it was in a little furrow. 87, 88. I don't think it's going to be a coin. It just doesn't sound consistent enough. God, that soil's claggy. Oh, I think it's in there. It is. We're out. God, the wind is howling, absolutely howling at the moment. Must be 30 or more miles an hour. There we go. We've got something here. I saw something green sticking out. There it is. There it is. But what is it? It's a curious looking little thing, isn't it? God, I'm out of breath. It's not easy walking in this freshly ploughed mud. I've got a little tool that'll do just the job, which a follower of mine very kindly sent us. Look at that. That looks like it's hollow, and it is hollow. Fantastic. So, what is it? Is the $1 million question. Trying to get you in the light but keep you out the wind. And give it a wee brush off camera for a second. Well, this looks familiar, but I can't think what it is. It's got a point on it. Hope get you in the shot might help you. It's got a point on it. It's got a hole in it, and it's got a little loop in the middle. Don't know. Could it be off like a gun? Some sort of flintlock firing pin, maybe? Not sure on that one. It's got a little bit of age to it. I don't think it's Roman, that's for sure, but could be a few hundred years old. So again, let me know in the comments below. I've definitely seen one of these somewhere before, but I just can't place it. Well, it's a find. We've got an ear blower here. A 91, tell you what, could be a coin. Could be a coin. Right. Shallow. Shallow, but out, whatever it is. Come on. Great big, juicy Roman coin. What's that? Nope, that's a stone. Ah, it's a coin. It's not an old one though. It's a threepence. I can tell by the edges. See how it's got these, what is it, 8 edges, 10 edges? And it's going to be George the 6th again, I think. Looks like a head looking to the left hand side. It's obviously not a valuable coin, so I'm not going to give it a huge amount of love and care. We've had loads of threepences out of this field. Loads of them. Now there you go, you can quite clearly see the date there, 1937. So just a couple of years before the beginning of the Second World War. Oh, made it worse. So that's the little flowers that I mentioned. And on this side you can see the head looking to the left hand side, and that is George the 6th. So he had a speech impediment. He got there was a movie made, The King's Speech, with Colin Firth, and I always forget the name of the woman now who played his wife, who played the Queen Mother, who was of Scottish ancestry, the Bowes Lions, who are from Glamis, not far away from where I am. And they've been there for 800 years, so this is the late Queen Elizabeth II's father. So I think he died in 1952, and he ruled from about 1936, so he must have just been on the throne when this coin was made. Excellent. A lovely coin from a very strange time in history. People preparing for the Second World War, which eventually came in 1939. I've just about 5 minutes ago, I've changed over to this custom program, which I call Program 17, which is it's called J Deep. Now, I can't take credit for this program because there's another Scottish metal detectorist who's been going for as long as I have, if not longer, called Colin Irving, or Colin Irvin. And he's based somewhere around Falkirk, which is in the centre of Scotland. He sells metal detectors, and he's also got an XP Deus 2. People often call him Toddy. In the past, I've bought stuff off him a long time ago, when I was using a white DFX. I bought a few coils off him and such like. But he did a post recently. He's got a YouTube channel, so go and check him out. He did a post recently with a program for the XP Deus 2. Now, it's quite a loud program. There's a lot going on. So I have slightly played about with it. I'm still getting to grips with it, but I flipped onto that program 5 minutes ago, and I've got a nice, really good signal. '86, '87. And it's about there, and it sounds very nice, very crisp. So this is a signal that I actually flipped onto the other day, and he reckoned it's good for finding stuff at depth. And certainly when I flipped onto it, when I got the second or third Roman, it didn't sound great on the deep, the sensitive full tones program. It didn't sound amazing, but when I flipped onto his program, it came through a lot clearer. Right, we're here. I think we've got a clod shot. Tell you what, I think we've got a coin. I just saw there you are there, look. I think we've got another Roman. I don't believe it. We have got another Roman. You beauty. That, folks, is a Roman coin. Silver denarius. Come on, out you come. Yes! And I've dropped it. Oh, man. My hands are shaking. That is a Roman silver coin. Look at that. Look at that. Yes! Yes! Now, I'm not a million miles away from where I got the previous one. Like, you can see all my footprints. I've been zigzagging about this field all over the shop, digging any kind of signal. Lots of iron targets. But that is a Roman silver coin. Denarius number 4 and 2 digs on. It's a beauty. That is a beauty. Look at that. Well, it's a man. It's a man, and it's silver, and it's Roman. So there's a figure on the back there holding out a wreath. That looks like an altar. So it's a goddess or a god of some description. It looks like there's the Roman numerals I, so 4. And it looks like it probably says cause, C-O-S, cause 4. So whoever this is probably when they had some sort of title, and it's the 4th time that they were nominated for that title. So you should be able to date this to the exact year. Just trying to make out the writing and keep you out the wind. It's Antoninus Pius. ANTONININVS, I think that says. And then PIV, probably PIVS, I would take it. And then I can't quite see the other letters there. There's probably an Augustus or an Imperator or something like that in there somewhere. That is Antoninus Pius. So this is the husband of Faustina the First, Faustina the Elder, or Diva Faustina, which is the coin that I found the other day. So this is her husband. So he ruled from, I think it was 138 after the death of Hadrian. And he ruled until about 161, I think it was. 168, something like that. And he famously had the Antonine Wall constructed, which runs between modern day Glasgow and Edinburgh, right through the central belt of Scotland. Now, they built that. It's about 42 miles long, 43 miles long, I think. And they built Hadrian's Wall, which was stone. They built that in 6 years, 73 miles long, but they got a bit lazier because when they built the Antoninus Wall in 140, about 20 odd years later, they took them 12 years, and it was made of turf and timber. So that is beautiful. But foreign policy changed, as it often did, and within just about 6 or 8 years of it being completed, they abandoned it again, and they moved back to the south and to Hadrian's Wall. That is beautiful. Look at it glinting in the sun. So about 1,850 years old, give or take. What a beauty. Absolutely stunning. God, this machine loves silver coins. Look at that. Lucky I brought these other three. I only brought them to show Albert and to show Martin as well, but look at that. 4 Roman silver denarii. Starting with Trajan here on the left, and he ruled from about 98 to 118 AD. And then here we've got Hadrian. He was about 118 to, I think, about 138, and he was followed by Antoninus Pius, 138 to about 161 or 168, rings a bell. And his wife, Diva Faustina, or Faustina the Elder, or Faustina the First, and she died, I think, in 140 or 141 AD. But I think she actually appears on his coins almost right through his reign. But that is stunning. 4 Roman silvers, all from the same field, all from the same area, and all from a similar time period. Go and show Albert. We have another one. 45, 47, 49. That ain't going to be a Roman silver coin. Could be a bit of lead or a bit of copper. It's out. Let's get you out the wind. Oh, it is out. Ah, there it is. Well, I think it could be a thimble. Yet another thimble. Yep. It is a thimble. Squashed. Squashed as flat as a pancake. Not particularly old. It's probably 100, 200 years old at a push. But probably Victorian, 1830, 1900. Brilliant. A common find in the fields. Probably get one a month, one every few weeks. But a silver one would be nice, but hey ho. I don't know if you can see just how many footprints there are around this area. I've been up and down it, Martin's been up and down it, Albert's been up and down it. Look, I'm completely surrounded by footprints everywhere. Everywhere. Look, here, 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 here. But right here, is a pretty good 82, which could be a Roman silver coin. It could be a Roman silver coin. Right, I'm going to shout Albert over just because he's not that far away, just to see what he reckons, because someone has to have walked over the top of this and missed it. So either my machine is incredible or theirs is not very good. So let's find out. Right, Albert's giving it a scan as well, and he's picking it up. I mean, maybe someone has literally just missed this tiny area. But what does yours reckon it is?
High 60s.
High 60s.
Mid 70s.
Which would mean what?
You'd be up about your 80s.
Yeah, I'm in the 80s. Well, I might look really stupid in a minute, but It could be aluminium, but it's in the high 80s.
It's aluminium.
It's out.
And it is.
You see it?
Aye. Yeah. It is.
Ha! It's Roman. It's another silver. Get you in the sun. 100%. Another Roman silver. I just can't believe that someone hasn't picked that up. I've got another head looking to the right hand side. Right, let me get up and give it a wee wash. Wasn't even that deep. 4 or 5 inches, 6 inches at a push. Right. That is a cracker as well.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the tone on it, it's stunning. It's got a beautiful grey colour. And the back's really good too. Look at that. So again, you've got a little figure, a little, I don't know, like a goddess maybe. She looks like she's probably got a wreath in that hand. She's got a staff in that hand. And that could be a cornucopia there, which is the horn of plenty. And on that side is a head. It's the same as what Pete got. C-O-M-M. I think it's Commodus. Commodus, and then probably starts with I-M-P. Imperator. Commodus. And then I don't know, P-E-L. Not sure what that one is. A-V-G, Augustus. And then there's something at the end there as well. Sorry, just get you in shot, but I can't make out what that says. So that's Commodus. So Commodus, let me think about this. We've got Trajan, then Hadrian. After Hadrian, we've got Antoninus Pius. After Antoninus Pius, we have got Marcus Aurelius. And then after Marcus Aurelius, we have got Verus. What was his name? Was it Julius Verus? And he co-ruled with Commodus. So I think this is about 180 AD, give or take. It's got like a little rust bit on it there, almost. Maybe it's not pure silver, but either way, that is a cracker. 2 silver Romans in a day. I can't remember if I mentioned, but Martin had to go. Martin had to go about an hour ago. So unfortunately he's missing out, but what a beauty. Absolute beauty. Look at that. Talk about 2 days metal detecting. Unbelievable. Look at that. 5 Roman silver coins. 5. And I can't believe that someone missed that coin. Someone has to have gone over the top of that and missed it. They've either had the coil too high, or they've just, their settings not perfect. I'm not sure, but either way, I certainly didn't miss it. You beauty. Fantastic. Okay, I got one here. It's actually in someone's footprint. On this deep program, it's not coming through brilliantly, to be honest. It's probably a big deep bit of iron, but You're not exactly going to leave it, are you? Well, it sounds a bit noisier now. It's coming through at 84, 86. But I think it's going to be big iron. Big bit of ploughshare or something like that. But as I say, you're not going to dig up 5 Roman silver coins in a couple of days and leave it, are you? Is that it there? Nope, that's just mud. Maybe it's a great big pot, a big cauldron full of Roman coins. Well, I'm already down about 12 inches. And I'm in the right place. And I'm also surrounded by fine spots of Roman silver coins. So, right, let's do this fairly gently. This might get a little bit bouncy. I think it's going to be iron. Just get that feeling. But as I say, you've got to dig it just in case. Oh, we're out, I think. Oh no, I turned it off. What an idiot. Right, so we're down there. Well, it's certainly a deep seeking programme, that's for sure. That is for sure. So we're down now below the plough soil. You can see the colour change. It's going a much more sandy brown colour. Come on, see a great big neck of a pot or a cauldron or something. Surely it's got to be about there now. Nothing. No, we're out. We're out, but I don't see anything. Is that it? That's it there. Well, that is not a coin hoard. That is a big bit of iron. Well, there you go. That was deep. That was very, very deep. If I see any detail on it, I'll come back to you, but who knows? Could be anything. Could be any age. Right. I got another cracker of a signal here. Now look at the footprints. Look at the number of footprints. Right here. How can someone miss that? It's a little bit lower. 81, 86. So either this is an incredible programme. There's a coin there, just popped up. It's I think it's fairly modern. Look at that. That is a halfpenny, I think. Maybe a ship's halfpenny. It's gorgeous George. There he is, like George V. It's a halfpenny. It's Britannia, and it's 1915. So that's been in circulation for quite some time. There is George V looking to the left. George V, by the grace of God, King of the Britons, Defender of the Faith, and Emperor of India. So this is in the early days of the First World War, or the Great War as it was known back then. And George V should never have been king. His brother Victor Albert, died during an influenza pandemic in the 1880s, 1890s, and that put George in line to be the next king. So he's actually the father of George. Well, and Edward actually, Edward VIII, and George. Edward abdicated after a year, and George VI became king in 1936. So there you go. Beautiful. Well, if that's been missed again, that was a very, very good signal. Should not be missing that. So hopefully more to come. This is definitely a bit of virgin ground. Someone's been off to the left hand side, someone's been off to the right hand side, but no one's been up the middle. And there's a little target here. It's a bit squeaky. '83, '84. I don't think it's that deep. Nope, it's not. I don't think it's Roman silver, but you never know. Maybe a wee clod shot. It is a wee clod shot. Is that something there? Nope. Nope. Don't think so. Must be in there. It is in there. There's something round. Is it? Oh no, it's not. It's big, whatever that is. Is that a stone or is that it? No, that's it. No, I think it's a bit of lead. It is. It's a little random piece of lead. Well folks, how about that for a handful of finds? That is incredible. Top 3 found yesterday. These 2 found today. Also this stunning great big half crown from 1943, which is George VI, the late Queen Elizabeth's father. We also got George V, who is the father of George VI. And a bit of a thimble, this funny lead thing, musket ball, a threepence, fragment of lead, this little funky thing here, which I'm not sure, let me know. But obviously the star of the show, the 2 Roman silver coins, Antoninus Pius, which will probably put it around about 138 to 161, I'm guessing, and Commodus, which is probably around about 180. So look at that. What a day. What a couple of days, in fact. Well, sneaky by name, sneaky by nature. Sneaky Pete was out in the field in the afternoon after we'd been on it. He got this little coin on the left, which could be a Roman or it could be an old medieval copper. But more importantly, he found himself another silver denarius. And it's of the Emperor Antoninus Pius. So it's 138 to 161 AD. There's wee Albert there, seeing if he can get a last minute find, maybe a gold nugget or a bronze ox head or bull's head. But, well, thank you all for watching. I'm pushing for 16,000 subscribers, so if you like what you see and you're not already subscribed, then hit the button. Doesn't cost you any money. And as ever, thank you for the incredible support. What a day. What a day. And some of you are probably wondering, why have we not been out with a hoard hunter? Well, because it's been freshly ploughed, we thought it's best to get the shallow targets out the way. Get all the junk that's been brought up, the bits of iron, the bits of aluminium that you don't see in the video, and get them all out the field. And then we'll come in with a hoard hunter and hopefully get some depth. So thank you all for watching. I hope you liked it, and we will see you on the next dig. Thanks for watching.